right. Well, it's been a while since I've done like a midweek ride video. It's Pastor Don, the Pine Community Church here. Trudy, the KTM, has been in the shop for a couple weeks. It was due for regularly scheduled maintenance, and there was a couple of braking system recalls. So I thought that was pretty important. So we got all that done. And hopefully it'll stop. Of course, I didn't have any trouble with it before, but that's how it goes. And it is insect season. I don't know if you can see the fresh yellow bug. Looks like scrambled egg on my windshield. At least it wasn't in my face. So this weekend, this Sunday, is Mother's Day, which I almost forgot about. And next weekend, or next week actually, all week next week, Monday through like Saturday or something, is officially the National Law Enforcement Appreciation Week. And sadly right now in our country, there's a lot of very loud, vocal people who do not appreciate what law enforcement officers do in their communities every day. And even sadder than that, there are some people in Christian ministry who are also loud and vocal and do not appreciate what law enforcement officers do in and for their communities every day. So I want to draw your attention to the New Testament, the book of Acts, chapter 10. And look at the characters involved in Acts chapter 10 and 11. And instead of looking at one of those characters, Cornelius, as just a Roman army officer, he was, in fact, his role was as a national police commander, with his soldiers really fulfilling the role of the police underneath him. And look at what God says to Peter in his vision. And look at how Christians in Jerusalem react to Peter visiting Cornelius in his home. Anyhow, I'll be preaching on that this Sunday. It's just food for thought. And if you're one of those pastors or ministry leaders or whatever out there that's been telling police officers they can't park in your parking lot because they're not welcome there, that is happening in this country. I've heard it secondhand from a first-hand source. Does that make sense? That's pathetic. I'm going to just say it right there. It is pathetic. Whoever you are, whoever has done that, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You better get in and study your Bible, and you better get your heart right, because you will answer to God for treating people that way. Anyhow, that's my soapbox for the day. So if you're a mom, I hope you have a blessed Mother's Day, and if you are a mother of a law enforcement officer, a big double thank you. Because I know in my days in uniform, my mother spent a lot of time praying for me that I would get home alive. I even enlisted her when I was a sergeant to pray for the 13 people that I supervised by name. And in the 2.5 years I supervised the same group of people, no one was seriously injured. No one was killed. We did not have to use deadly force. Things just worked out really well. And nobody got into really big trouble. And I think it's partly due to my mom and my wife praying for us at every shift. Anyway. Just thought I'd come back for spring, have a little short video and a little blast up the mountain. Unfortunately, the gate is closed right there. This is the 10-mile snow park on the Paulina Highway, heading up to Paulina Peak. I would venture a guess it will probably It'll be open by the end of this month. Yep, he's gonna find out it's closed. Well, let's have a little more ride down the hill and let's throw on some music when I get back. Increasing radius there. Woo! I always forget about that one. One thing that can help you in corners like that is do a little trail braking, which is just lightly feathering the brakes in the corner. It's okay to do that. That'll help settle the chassis down a little bit. Lots of professional videos out there on how to do that and why to do that, so I won't get into it. Apparently I just got a text message. That was that little ta-ta that you heard inside the video there. Well, I can tell you one thing. I will not be reading my text message on my phone as I ride my motorcycle down this mountain. Okay, well, we're back down to kind of the boring part of the road, so have a great week. Hope to see you on Sunday. And again, for all the moms out there, especially the law enforcement moms and the law enforcement wives, happy Mother's Day.